Hi, everyone. It's me, Sailor Moon. And me, Sailor Venus, or Sailor V, or Sailor Hellas World, Mina here. And today we're going to talk about why we will never skim our films. First off, takes way too much time. Time that we don't have. You think, oh, you just put it in. You're thinking, oh, all I need to do is do an end film or a beginning sheet or end sheet or whatever. Oh, and that takes too much time. And then, then we'd say we want to make our film brighter. But then it makes it too bright. Then we want to make our film darker, but it makes the film too dark, so yeah, you just forget about doing that. And then comes the other fun half of skimming, the skimming itself. And we had worked with film skimming tools that A, was a hit and miss. Ones that didn't even skim anything out at all because they were broken. And then we'd say you're done doing all that shit. Then you gotta handle the film into a file, which is uploadable, and for playable too, and handleable. And that takes too much time. So no, that's why we're not gonna do all that shit. And there seems to be a belief that, oh, well, films that get skimmed get watched more. Well, that's not true. At least not for us, that's not true. And a lot of folks and a lot of businesses spend way too much time skimming their films. Because apparently a raw film is something that a lot of folks are frightened of and think are unsellable for whatever grounds. I don't know why. Well, you're right, Sailor Moon. At the end of the day, we don't do all that. We've already had some really bad dealings with the film skimming tools that we had in the past. Like Smallsoft Windows Filmmaker or the ArcSoft tools. Like ArcSoft Web Shooter Friend or ArcSoft Film for Layer. Or the most brokenest one of all of them, the Cyberlink one, the interweb feed. You know, feed one. My overseer. Yeah, that one was broken. All it did was film. And I know some folks are going to say, well, what about Clipchamp? Yeah, Clip Fighter. Now, there's a liar right there, too, because that one is most likely going to be too hard to work and is going to take up as much time as all the other ones do. And there's all going to be folks out there that keep on saying, oh, well, Skimmer is your friend. No, skimming was never a friend to us. It may have been a friend to you folks, or the ones that are saying that, but it's not a friend to us. Well, you got that right. Sailor Venus, or Sailor V, or Sailor Hellas World, you got that right. Because at the end of the day, none of the film skimming tools that are free or not, none of them are going to work well for us. All of them are going to take up too much time, and none of them really do anything all that outstanding to our films anyway. Yeah, they either make your film too bright or too dark. Either the end sheet is like nothing outstanding, and that means the beginning sheet's nothing outstanding either. And when it comes to cutting something out of your films, oh yeah, well, it's either a hit it's either a hit and a miss, or either it cuts out the right thing or it doesn't. And it always takes way too much time to handle the film to a file. So, hope you like this film, and we'll see you later.